Welcome back, guys. Over the past year or so, we've been to quite a few IGDA meetings, and they've always been absolutely fantastic things to go to. They've covered a broad range of topics from game design, marketing, and even artwork. The one that we went to recently covered games that deal with Alzheimer's and how people with Alzheimer's can deal with their condition through playing games. Let's check it out right now.
Every month, a group of people meet in Melbourne with one common interest: video games. IGDA Melbourne is a monthly event where game developers from all over Melbourne come to showcase special projects they are working on and chat with fellow developers, artists and programmers. The WG crew went down to Kevin Club to chat with Norman Wang from OPAC Media and Dr. Tanya Petrovic from Alzheimer's Australia to talk about how video games are becoming more than just entertainment.
So you guys have obviously worked together on the forest room and the dementia symptom simulators, but just for the viewers at home who might not know as much about dementia and Alzheimer's as we all obviously do, could you maybe just go into the basics of what dementia and Alzheimer's are?
Okay, Alzheimer's is a type of dementia, so there are many different types of dementias, and Alzheimer's just happens to be the most common one. So whilst we're called Alzheimer's Australia Victoria, we actually deal with all the different types of dementias. The symptoms are various, so no two people will experience dementia in the same way. The most common symptom is memory loss, but it doesn't have to be. You can have other symptoms such as cognitive issues, so just thinking, things like being able to calculate, being able to pay a bill, determining when your next appointment at the doctor's is. So there's many cognitive issues, but then there are things like being able to navigate your way around the environment. So they have spatial perception issues. So being able to sit down in a chair, for example, can be a difficulty for some people, especially if the chair and the floor are the same colour. So the depth perception becomes difficult.
How did you guys go when you got involved with this project? How did you guys go about approaching and learning about all the different sort of symptoms of dementia and working them into what you guys have done?
So from our perspective, we had to go through quite a complicated process. We visited facilities, we talked to carers, we talked to residents as well. And then the more conventional ways, we read books, we read academic papers, we consulted geriatric experts, and also we had access to AAVIC's fantastic pool of resources. So we basically had to go through I think some people would certainly consider it a rather academic process, because that's what it is. It's about establishing what is out there, what are the boundaries of these conditions, and how can we represent them in a virtual environment. Because the ones that we did demonstrate, they're by no means the only symptoms of dementia. So we had to pick and choose the ones that we can show, and we had to design the environment in such a way that it does show off these effects.
Thanks so much for talking to us, guys, and as someone who has had dementia touch their family, I am actually very touched to see games being used for good, especially in something that is quite difficult on not just the person suffering it, but the family, the friends, the carers even. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your work. Where can we find out a little bit more about both of your groups?
We should mention the Possible campaign.
Yes.
Yeah, we are launching, so the Forest Project will be launching the Possible campaign on the 17th, and they'll be coinciding with a general announcement of the project in San Francisco. So we'll be looking to raise funds, so we'll be able to perfect our existing environment, be able to conduct research, and we'll be able to enrich our existing environment. And if the funds permit, we'll be able to build more varied environments such as beaches, ski slope, mountains, and possibly as we develop them, we might get a feel, as we do research as well, we'll be able to gauge what people's responses are, so we can build the most impactful environments. So that's that particular component, and we were very excited with the campaign and really excited to see where the Possible Fund can take us in the future. And we'll be releasing a lot of materials around the 17th, and when the media embargo eventually lifts on the 19th, there will be another round of updates. We'll be thrilled to talk about the tools we use, the technology behind the entire thing, which we can't really talk about right now. Alzheimer's Australia's Vic have their websites.
Yes, we do. We have it's Fight Dementia, www.fightdementia.com.au. And there's a helpline that people can call, which is 1800 100 500.
It's the best way to get in touch with us. We respond to emails and we have a website. Currently, most of the website is centered around the opposable campaign. It's a lot of materials there talking about what the project is and what we're hoping to achieve with it. You can reach us at www.pegmultimedia.com.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to chat with us. I really appreciate it, and good luck with the campaign.
Thank you very much.
Next week on Worldwide Gaming.